comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Oh, just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So second and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The completion of the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a full-blown sack. The offense will take over cross territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But they have a turnover on downs now, and this one can hurt you.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there.
Hey, my Fred Chart, you feel me? In it though. Come on now. Hear me.
It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Feel me. Yeah.
Here's the toss play. Breaks in open space. He's in the clear. First down, looking for more now. He finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the
He took me out of the ball. Crazy though. Man, to me out of the ball.
Nowadays, you can pretty much run the
Really,
toss
yeah, no, nigga, really, yeah.
The key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Gotta seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
On first down, they'll keep the running game showing. It's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, what I love really is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal.
Down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Line formation for the defense.
This shit is so weird. Like, how's my guys not moving though?
play
This
makes
is
it
he don't
second
really
down
do
and
it.
goal from the 2. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown.
Bro, like this shit, oh, beatable, bro.
Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
PAT makes it 7-0. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing him in. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
See if they can hold me his
There
ass.
for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Receiver.
Zero should be open. This is a cover 3-0 tight end.
It's Manning. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
And he's staying in that
Makes the
defense, so
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a
he's
nice
staying, gonna
catch.
stay in.
Makes
We
the
don't
first down in the process.
keep it. Bro, KJ, bro, you supposed to been play me, gang.
taking a deep shot here with the right.
You supposed to been play me, gang. You be ducking me, bro.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas.
Talk about Doug, man. You be ducking me, bro. You supposed to been play.
About running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but man, plays like this is what you love to see. Kind of creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
You supposed to been play, man. At least play it again.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I hate how you holding the button and they don't let you throw that shit, bro.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Big Daddy. Take a second. Good job, Big Daddy.
Touchdown, Longhorns. The catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The dog team out there, they're fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
Listen, we were told Derek Bryant at Alabama was a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years. I don't think he would have believed us, but that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback going to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
Why does it look like that on there?
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's really threatening now. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Toss play, running right.
That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting in the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to throw it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Plays a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Pick up a first down.
Here's the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. shotgun. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short game of the play. The Lions with the hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short play complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, we've seen him do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Hot over the middle. It's Moore. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short completion of the big tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Second down after that completion. Hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now play number 9 on this drive.
Yeah.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Looking right, this one caught. Quickly a short pitching catch. A little bit closer to the marker.
Honestly, I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. His catch here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick one. Touchdown, Texas. They come up 6.
Yeah.
Perfect timing here by this
Easy fucking money. Easy fucking money. Easy motherfucking money.
His man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Not the news our coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance, calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. We'll set up now for the extra point drive. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 42nd.
How about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Formation. Here's an inside give. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenged. The defense would not be lucky he just held onto the ball.
Made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. He tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Damn, bro. Oh, the fucking block, pussy. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Oh, he would have had that though.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and open up other aspects of this offense.
This is my favorite WhatsApp.
Time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. That's incomplete. There's 8 seconds remaining. Back to the throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing his football.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. He's going to take off. And heads out of bounds. Nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a nice job here
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. You know what I mean? Easy to start, you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Stop. Boy, eat snacks, some grapes. Some grapes. Down.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
That is not an open player. That is not something you are going to be able to throw. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the seams. Seams are definitely a very big part of it. So let's go ahead and talk about the seams and what we should be doing with the seams. Again, like I think you guys sometimes think, we actually talked about this in one of my breakdowns. Complicate a lot of stuff right here. So let's just go ahead and say that you're being abused by the seam here. Then you are trusting the hook curl on the other side to guard it. Now, if you want to get a little bit more advanced, change this to a vertical hook. Now, that vertical hook is going to play the seam a little bit better. If we just go ahead and watch the height of the ball right here, what seam is ever open? There isn't a seam open. Now, that is just me because that's obviously to be it. But there's going to be no seam that is open if we do just. You just have to trust the CPU to guard the other side of the field. Obviously, the seam is not open right here. It's my job. I should probably keep a mid-read on this play just the way it is running. But as you can see, like if I was just to have to use this space right here, there's nothing that would be open, right? The two routes are going to be too close to each other, and you're going to be able to pick one or the other off. Does that all make sense, boys? I think you guys are overcomplicating it. You know, while I was actually watching Civil do his, he was very assertive. He was very strict. He was very simple in terms of trying to get points across. And I just want to make sure that I'm making this as simple as possible for you guys. Like, does this make sense? Like our base coverage shell should really guard most of the basic things that you guys are struggling with. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water here. If there is something in here that doesn't make sense, now is the time to also speak up, truthfully. If there is something where you're like, man, this does not make sense to me, I am still struggling, like, let me know. Because as I said, this is the point in time where it would be great to have any questions answered that you guys do. Hold on. Got a couple of notifications there. You know, spread. Yeah, you can 100% not spread. 100%. 100%. How are you? Okay, so, okay. You know what? We're going to change this here for a second. Okay. You guys just saw. Okay. This is for volley specific. Actually, no. This is for the entire. Because you guys are all smart people. If you're in this hall, you are smart people. So, if somebody was to run a flood concept, right? So we're not. I'm not even gonna bother switching my head with this, right? We're gonna set up our normal defense right here, right? If somebody is to run a flood concept to the right side of the field, what is the correct adjustment defensively that we can make to take away the flood concept? It is one single adjustment, by the way. And no wrong answers, by the way. I'll listen to all. Make sure you guys put your answers in your chat. What would you do? Okay, so first one is going to be shade down. Now, the problem with shade down, if we go ahead and do shade down, that's not hard flat. So the problem that we are going to have on this hard flat is we are not going to go to that corner, right? Because we do kind of need that cloud for that extra support right there. Hard flat, the hook curl. Boys, it was as simple as that. If you want to solve a flat concept, this is all you have to do. You have a hard flat and you have a cloud flat. This is going to guard the lowest end of the flood. This is going to guard the higher end of the flood. This is going to guard your end. Now, very, very simple. Now, again, there is always going to be a place in your defense that is weak in one way or another. It's inevitable. Always going to be one place or another. Right here, right, it would be like this seam, right? Now we are more susceptible giving up the seam, right? Now this would be a little bit too throughout the seam right here. Now if I go ahead and do something like this, now the seam might be a little bit better guard. Try and get back right here. There's always going to be a counter for what you do defensively. The same way that there's always going to be a counter on offense, right? At the end of the day, the way of this game is that there are going to be slight differences that people can make, and that is a big part of the game. Now, we just have to figure out really what we are trying to take away, right? We have to pick up on those things. What are we trying to take away here, and what am I okay giving? You guys have to be okay with knowing you are going to give up plays. You're going to give up plays. I don't care what skill level of player you are, but in some way, shape, or form, you're going to give up plays. So, how do you sit down and look at your defense and be like, okay, I'm okay knowing I'm going to give this up this play because I think this is what my opponent is going to do. Does that all make sense, boys? This is all. It's everything that we're doing here making sense. Yeah, I know. There's always going to be some form of pro and con to anything that you guys might do. Now, there's obviously going to be potential for more cons and potential for more pros, right? And that's what we're trying to always figure out. Get more pros on the way that you are playing defense and how you get less cons, right? Like here, boys, I'll tell you guys right now. The biggest problem I'm having in defense right now, you guys, team, I have a blitz. I have a fire blitz, by the way. And it's out of this 3-4 odd run. I love this blitz right here. Well, the problem that I have is I can't get it to align correctly. And if somebody comes out and 5-1, I don't want to sit here and have you guys be like, okay, I'd be able to get these stunts off really fast so you guys can effectively set up this blitz, right? Because for me, I would love to have you guys run every single play. You guys saw how fast that blitz worked. Are we a fan of when that blitz comes fast? I am personally. The problem is, what are the cons that creates it, right? You know, there are cons that are going to be created in every single defense. And as you guys can see, right, this would be one of the best blitzes in this game, right? I'm screaming off the edge. Fun fact that I can also scream off the other edge if I really want. So it is just figuring out how can we simplify what's possible where you're not looking at all these different cons. Now, there are ways that, you know, I could potentially have like this super effect. But I'm talking about like ways again, kind of like matching this defense that's going to be usable for all different skill levels. But again, it's how do I make the effective things for all guys, right? If you guys actually want a little bit of fun fact about what I'm doing, is I'm actually just setting up the confluence over on this right side, or this, right side right here. So we're setting up a little stunt over on that right side right here, and that's actually applying pressure off of the side. So if you actually go ahead and watch this, you can the offensive line is going to know how to block it, and it's going to allow you to get pressure every single time. Another very big pro about this too, run defense is also very, very good. Run defense out of this game is phenomenal. This is one of the best run defenses that you guys can refer back to throughout the entire year, right? So again, it's just figuring out, okay, how do I just make the alignment more effective? How do I just make it better? Now if I just go ahead and like, for example, if I was to go ahead and call like a tight open right here, you know, I can just go ahead and set up this blitz off of the other side. That's the great thing about this blitz, because it is inverted blitz. I can have this blitz off of both sides. That's something that's actually right. I hope it doesn't work in practice. Obviously, practice is funky. But as you guys can see, I can just go ahead and set up the blitz on both sides. So again, we're just trying to find the biggest amount of pros on defense. If you're referring to 5-2 specifically, motion out your running back. 5-2 struggles a lot against motion out running back. 5-2 is also struggles a lot against 5. It struggles against a lot against stopping 5 wide or just any formation that can motion out. The game got back. No. I mean, like, take a bet of us. Right? Like, I'll take a bet of us. So you guys, like, we talk about the game stuff, right? And like, every single scheme that we've been having to, I'm winning a ton with the schemes out on the site. It's just obviously like you do just have to schemes are also viable. It's just simple, right? Simple, easy schemes are also the best thing. My mid scheme last year was one of the best schemes of all of the defense of last year that I think we had on the site. With one of the most basic things. You know, it's not like because it's basic doesn't also mean it's not good. I think that's like a very important statement. But I do have, let's say like another 10 minutes here. You actually get dropping the goals tonight. So I'm gonna have this be an open session for you guys the last 9 minutes here. I do think I covered basically everything I wanted to defensively. So what questions do you guys have? Type it in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a second to type any questions that you might have here. Now I'll try to get as many questions as possible. It can be about anything too. It doesn't have to be about defense. You talk about defense this time. Next time will probably be a Tulane offensive line. We'll probably be talking about Tulane offensive. So let's go ahead and chat. What's the setup for the 3-4 blitz? So you want to simply, or I just do this. You want to show this like this. You want to make sure that you zone out this defensive end that is blitzing. Then the side you are blitzing off of, you want to fall right from the two-man on that side. Just look something on like this. And that's how you set up this blitz. As you can see, the guy just walks in free. Works very well in face protection, and that is how we do that. So, Twitch will be on my Twitter. Are you still doing UCL? Is UCL the gameplay not up? I have that just let me know if UCLA gameplay is not up. It might be like staggering it a little bit. Staggering information so we don't just overwhelm all you guys out more. You can talk about dealing with the RPO Wildcat. The simplest way of solving that thing, you just have to use it. Make sure you have a hard flat on the side of the running back when you want to make sure either a linebacker or a safety. Sometimes you'll have some good defense by the stick for it, but that is going to be the best thing. I hope you complicate when in a minute. Blitz, what are ways to ingest without doing it? You should elaborate a little bit more on that one. I don't think I can answer to the best of my ability. I just give it. Is there any adjustment that I'm doing? Two. Typically, you just want to shade. You don't really want to mess around with shading at this point in time. Shading at this point. When I run over 3 out of 2 over the go 2 shot, my recesses are walking down. How do you stop that? I would need a clip. That's a good question. I don't know why that's happening. Can you send me a clip? Can you send me a clip? That would actually be incredibly helpful. Oh, you said, yeah, I was going to say, I think you should. Can you set up the sun for 2 more out of the play plus screen? You need to audible to it. You do have to audible to it. That the play calls are not going to. So they're hopeful it's going to be in the first time update. Yeah, you can remember this all game. Best way to stop quarterbacks from running out of the pocket is just with containing. You ever use the stem zone feature? I do not, but I have a video on my YouTube about how to effectively use it. There's actually a little glitch with it right now in the game where it's actually inverted, which is kind of annoying, so I haven't used it personally. If you are wanting to do that, use more of your coach adjustments. I just think setting up coach adjustments is going to be more efficient and effective thing at this point in time. I think zone sending is going to be a thing you see here and there, but again, I don't think you'll see it in time. Can you put other cover shells? Need you to type something that doesn't repeat other twice. What do you mean other cover shells? What would you typically just 2 out of 0 or 18 trip sets? I would not recommend 0 trip sets. Trips actually doesn't use the product, and I would not personally do that. The loop is better. It's just as simple as that, Jay. The loop is just better. It's just as simple as that. The loop is way better. There's not like some crazy advanced thing. Actually, let me go ahead and what I should do here for this.
What's over, bro?
Hey, bro, I think you're doing this, son.
Like you doing what?
I think you fix that check back on my back starting to hurt, bro.
Bro, no, bro, this game sucks. Bro, hold on, bro. Let me call you right back. Let me call. What the fuck? Let me call you back.
For 2, trips. Cover 3 the trick side. Cover 6 the
What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Bunch. probably so just cover. Most of the base shells are going to be effective. Do you think we trio? I think so. It's 3-4 tight, I think also has. 3-4 tight also. Push your formation out of double mug. It is probably going to be diamond. Diamond 3-4.
Great receivers like this. You think back in recent years.
I did like 6-1. I did like 6-1. I think Mug is just by far the best thing. Like it's just by far the best thing. Did I miss something? Oh, hold on, I did defense. Sorry for the same question. Just want to make sure I got it. Yep, exactly. That's right. That's correct. It's over more do-not run match. Match no bueno. No good. Do-not run match, boys. No bueno. Yeah, no problem with this. I mean, obviously, like, boys, like, still early on in the year, you know, still figuring out a lot of our injury ourselves. I think we've done, listen, you guys are loving the double, right? Like, you guys are a big fan of the double one, correct? I think the double one by far by far the best defense that I think anybody has. You know, and I think at the end of the day, that there are other blitz concepts that are finding, right? And more defenses are going to come, more offenses are going to come. We already know about Ohio State that's coming out. I'll probably be dropping an offensive ebook within like the next, like, say, like 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. But yeah, no, like, obviously, and like, boys, like, let's be real. Defense is hard. It's a thing I keep telling people over and over again. Defense is not easy to play, right? Like, it's not. Like, it is high scoring. It is shootouts currently. And we just want to make sure that we're making our opponents work on offense. We have our simple blitz that we can set up. And just kind of just from there. Boys, I always say this too. If you guys want more stops, man, you guys have to keep practicing the switch stick. You know, switch sticking is going to be the biggest thing that you can do currently. Even if it's just one switch stick per play, I promise you boys, it's going to be a massive help. Now,
Everything you want from them, they do here, except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down line.
They'll run it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's time though I gotta click to get a fucking timeout. Look at that aim, bro. I swear this shit is overly weird. Fucking my shit lagging, bro. Like, why am I lagging this fucking bad?
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Back on the move, trying to make something happen. And now
I don't think he got everything.
by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Nothing else is there.
He did not burn one for no reason.
Some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Pressure is coming.
No, pick the ball! Oh my gosh, bro, pick the ball! What the fuck? Yeah, then they make me miss my field goal. It would have felt better if we tied up, bro. God damn, I hate some of the shit that this game do, man. And I can't even press the fucking thing. Like, why am I lagging? I don't understand, bro. This shit is weird. Like, bro, why am I lagging? Like, look at this.
First down, they're going to throw the ball.
bro. Like, this shit about to blow my shit, bro. Fuck am I lagging for it, dog?
Sybil?
Hello. Now, I can hear you now that I'm on the stage, but I couldn't hear you when I was in the audience.
That's really because my Discord mic is just still picking it up, like throughout the like.
Now joined and it's good. That's a Discord bug. Then you can hear both. Yeah, that's definitely a Discord bug. That's annoying. Sorry, fellas. I was wondering, I see you talking, and then it works now. Sybil joined. Awesome. But it seems that if I pop out.
Yeah, you're good. The last thing I was saying, boys, which I do apologize.
Like, bro, I'm lagging so bad. I don't even know how I'm moving the rock up the field.
Let's see if, like, when Sybil pops out, if it still works. But really just keep practicing your switch stick. It's going to be one of the most important things that you guys can do. What was the... I'll probably make a meta, but it's either going to be a full scheme or it's going to be a... it's going to be one or the other. Hopefully you guys are able to hear me. Yeah, switch shake. Appreciate Kenny hopping in right here. But really, that was the last thing, boys. That was the for this too. We do have our switch stick guide. Our meta bus from last week goes over our switch stick guide. So make sure you do just go ahead and check that out. But boys, appreciate you guys all the time for tuning in. I do apologize for the microphone issues. Do you think too late? Potentially, but. Boys, appreciate you guys all the time. If you guys do want to keep watching more stuff, Twitch Stick video is up on the Meta Buster right there. As I said, expect the defense on Sunday.
Like, bro, I'm lagging so bad.
Defense by me on Sunday.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.